Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. Isn't it so beautiful? Don't they sound so nice? Reporting live from literally figuring out that putting yourself first is a little scary, but like it's like a, well, why would I put myself through this all over again moment? Hi, friend. Hi, friend. How are you? How are you doing? How's life treating you? I know for me personally, like I'm feeling it. Like I'm like, oh shit, like there has been such a shift. And let me tell you what has not only inspired me, but has sort of gotten me on this path. I was reading this book called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill because if you know me, you know that I fucking love Bob Proctor. Really use my own power to create the life that I want because thoughts are that powerful. Like your thoughts are so powerful. Listen to this. This fucking book literally talks about like if there is something that you experience in your life that you do not want, you literally have the power to say, I don't fucking want this. Like give me better and get clear on what that better is and you get that better. Like you are literally allowed to be spoiled if you use your positive thinking, if you understand the powers of your thoughts, like what you're thinking is literally attracting you to everything. If something is meant for you, it's going to come to you, it's going to pursue you. You shouldn't have to put this much effort into something that is meant to be yours. And well, oh, are they kissing? Oh my god, that's so beautiful. It's like a little mating process. Wait, hold on. Tell you, oh my god, okay, but I like geeked out on this idea. Okay, wait, actually, let me just show you my thing, right? Let's see. Let me go here, right? So, do you see this? The electrons are negatively charged, surround the nucleus. Protons positively charged, a part of the nucleus. It's a part of it. The electrons, which is negative, surrounds it, and the neutrons are neutral and a part of it. So inside, and then like the neutrons are scribbled, protons are fully shaded in, and the electrons are open. The electrons, the negative electrons negatively charged surround the nucleus, like it surrounds it. And the protons and the neutrons, which are in here, are a part of it. So being a part, okay, hold on, let me get there. Let me maybe we could start off all as neutrons essentially, and as we go through this experience, it gets up to us if we want to go further away from the neutron and think negatively and have negative experiences, or we want to stay closer, think positively and stay closer with the neutron to get to that point of where we see things as if they're like it's not positive or negative, it's like I've learned. So it's like we're taking our lessons and neutralizing them, but making sure we stay close to that neutron as the protons that we want to be in this experience. What? I would go on to say that this storehouse of infinite wisdom and information, literally we communicate through it through our thoughts. We can get anything we fucking want from it through our thoughts. And that's just how we go through the experience. Like we need that because through that gives us the experience. And the thing is that source, that big fucking storehouse of like all the things that you could ever possibly fucking want or know about or whatever that like gives you life, that is neutral. And the essence of it doesn't matter if it's fucking good or bad. It's not this aspect of morals. It's not about justice. It's like there's a law. There's a law that is not mutable. It's like it's not like man-made laws that like it works for some people and it doesn't work for others. It's literally more of like every fucking thing made of this source like it must work in this law. So at our core, at our literal core, positively thinking gives us a better experience of what we want because we're staying in the center, we're staying connected to the source. The further we go away from it, the closer, like if you just imagine now, drop the science part, take the picture, but like drop it real quick. Say like as the proton or as the positive energy isn't staying in that center and isn't staying with its like higher self, essentially like the neutrons are the higher self. The neutron is going to give you whatever you want because that's what you asked for, whether it's good or bad. It's only what you want. Like you came here for the purpose of like thinking thoughts and getting what you want. And we're all born with this infinite potential, and the name of the game is to think positively. Like the name of the game is to think about all of the best fucking shit that could happen. Like people are like, it's delulu, like da 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 da. You have to, but it's like you have to know, right? You have to feel that this is yours. Now let me add in this book he talks about the law of hypnotic rhythm. Now the law of hypnotic rhythm basically is, okay, maybe like we can say the example of school, but like say you're in pre-K or kindergarten and your body is getting in the environment and the aspect of being in school, of learning something at this time, of eating at this time. You start building the schedule of here's playtime, here's recess, here's like 8 through 2 of schooling. You go through that in pre-K or kindergarten, and you keep doing that in first and second and third grade, you're going to stay in the rhythm of school. And that's as to why school is as long as it is. You stay in this rhythm. Like you stay in the understanding. That's why I found like getting out of fucking school and getting out of that rhythm, I've been like, what the fuck? Like, what am I doing? Like all the things that I've been taught or felt like I've been made to understand, like just aren't it. And it's like it's really gotten me like absolutely nowhere besides what I don't want. And I've learned like through this book, it's like it's what you think about that matters. It's what you think about yourself that matters, but it's really what you think about, because what you think about is what you're going to get. Just take the lessons, but know that it's going to work out. Like stay in the positive mind frame that like it really is going to work out. Like that Abraham Hicks, like everything is working out for me. When I tell you, like it just, it's like it's something to reinforce, and then it helps you get clearer about what you do want and helps you start answering more questions because you're like more aware of the opportunities that are surrounding you. When you're in this negative state of mind, you're just like you're only ever thinking about this negative shit, and that's the trap. If you continue to stay in this negativity and like this isn't happening and this isn't working, you will have the opportunity with the law of rhythm. You're in such a thought that it makes your environment look that way. Like this is what you've created, this is what you asked for, here you go. Sort of like build a bear. You have to have the fluff to put it in the bear. And literally once you like fucking, I think like pick out the bear, pick out exactly what you want, and then add some feeling, which is that heart that they give you. I haven't made a build a bear in so long, but this is what I remember. And you have to like kiss the heart and be like, oh, I love you or something, and then you give it to the fucking worker. And shout out to all build a bear workers, but literally, and then they put the fluff in it and they make it what you've asked for it to be. So whatever little thought you're picking up, whatever little animal, whatever little stuffed animal you're picking up, like that is what you're choosing. So pick up the positive one, pick up the thing that you want, even if it seems unrealistic, even if it's $15,000 or even if it's 15,000 tickets. Like let this, like there's, you don't know what could fucking happen that they're like, oh, like this is actually like $2, we have the wrong sign up, like you don't know the possibility. But if you think positively, you have a way greater chance of feeling like you've landed on your feet rather than your ass. The universe, or the infinite storehouse of intelligence, gives you whatever you want, whether it's good or bad. Your purpose here is to think and create. You create by thinking, like by seeing it in your mind, like that it's all here. It's all here. It's all here. It's all here, right? But like we're connected through something. Boom, instant shot. Like not instant shot. I don't want to say shot. It's fucking target. Yeah. Like the people, cultures, like Hindu cultures, like this is like the crown chakra. Um, and what do you call it? It's like this is where it's closer. It's that like that UV, that ultraviolet, like it's that closer connection to that, to the source. So yeah, it's like an instant like boop, like oh, let me call in because I like this is what I want. You call for a fucking pizza and you expect for the shit to get delivered, and if it doesn't, then sometimes you get a refund, you know. And sometimes you're like, wait, so maybe that pizza wasn't actually meant to be. But you might get something better after that pizza, or they might give you a bigger refund, or they might send you out like 2 fucking pizzas, or like give you double your order for the inconvenience. Like think of the most positive, best outcomes to happen for you. Like that's the name of the game. Like get as positive as you can. Stop taking things like so fucking literal, because your mind holds all the power. Like not like, and whatever things that you don't take enough time to think about, or at least like start putting positive seeds into yourself, like the more that there's an opportunity for this like this negativity to live in. The universe is like, it's positive or negative. What do you want? You know, it's one of like, sometimes she's a cute little lunch lady that's like, how are you doing, sweetie? And other like, and also like at the same time, sort of like grits or oatmeal, you know? And it's like, oh, okay, like oatmeal. But then like she takes you down the line, like, okay, what else you want? Like what toppings you want on it? Sometimes you want like chopped apples, or sometimes someone wants cinnamon. Like you can get as clear as possible, but like if you're not thinking positively, she's filling that shit in with negativity and she's not worried about it. It's like, keep going, like you're here to like learn shit. Like I can't stop and focus on you because there's a bunch of other fucking shit going on right now. Mother Nature. But yeah, we see through the seasons, the planets, like things like stay on in alignment, like when they stay closer to the neutral, when they work with the laws of the universe, when they work with the natural laws, you stay closer to the source. But yeah, life is cute, life is fun, life is amazing, life, like good things are working out. It's like I'm seeing the opportunity that's around me. Like I love life. Like getting into this positive state of mind is really where it's at, because like it's not unrealistic. They want you to think that's unrealistic because they want to keep you in the negative framework. And when you stay in that negativity, nature does this thing where she like glazes it. Like it takes a donut out the fryer and it glazes it, solidifies it, and you stay in this, like you stay in that mode that you've decided to like be in by your thoughts. So it's like you really can't blame anyone. But once you start getting knowledge and have this knowledge, like keep being curious and don't let fear stop you, because then you start to like, you lose the game. Like not lose the game, but like you can lose an opportunity, you know? And people say like, oh, like when you guys are souls, like you're hyped to come to earth, like you know what, like yeah, maybe I really was fucking excited to fucking come here, and now I'm gonna get myself back in that framework of like, I was so hyped for this, like this is the trip, this is the fucking trip, you know, this is the vibe. Sometimes we have to take that jump, we have to take that leap, that time comes, and that law of hypnotic rhythm, it gives us the opportunity. It's like, look, I'm showing you what you want, and I'm showing what you've been producing. Like if you start taking this adversity upon yourself and asking yourself, what can you learn? Because there is an equivalent seed of opportunity um with adversity. Like adversity is like a flower, and like there's a seed within that, that is sort of, if you look at that and focus on that and make that grow, that flower is no longer important. It's like, fuck the flower. Like, damn, I needed the flower to get this seed. I continue to draw my power back, remind myself that all the power and energy that I'd be giving it to someone else, I can so wholeheartedly give it to myself. And it's like, I think I need it. Like this, I need it. This is one of those things, like I'm actually not willing to sacrifice now that I understand how big it is. Like now that I understand like that my thought process and the energy and the focus that I give to things is so fucking important, and it's so big that it creates my life. You can really create things in your mind and have exactly what you ask for, and it's creating exactly what you want, and you're getting that. See your own potential and use that energy to build your own life first. Like, babe, when I tell you your energy is really like money, it really is money. It's what's like money. And it's just like you put more of that time and effort into yourself, like you'll get what you want. And literally in the book he talks about, I think I already said this, like don't accept what you don't want. Like you have the power to demand, like this is not what I want, and get better, you know? Wait, no, because I need a fucking storyline right now. Like I can't afford to give somebody else this fucking editorial right now. Like I'm a journalist, bitch. Okay, I'm writing my story, and I need to like focus my energy on my story. Like can't I can't like just congratulate you for like for doing like something small, you know? Like I can't make you into this big story. I need the story for me, okay? I need the press. I need the views. I need the number. I like this is for me, okay? And yeah, it's like it's a wholesome feeling to finally, I guess, sort of get here. So again, time is so beautiful, but take the advantage to just like learn every day. And also in the book, he literally talks about like you don't owe anybody shit. You don't fucking owe anybody shit. You came here to figure out shit for you. You don't owe anybody anything. Come here to think, create, keep it going. Keep it going. Like it's selfish to not put yourself first. Yeah, so you can't afford to be around negative people. If you see yourself as successful, if you see yourself having a big, cool ass life, or the life that you want for yourself, like you have to be around people who are on the same wavelength of you, because it's slow, You want to go low, but you have to feel yourself into the high. Like you have to like attract those situations. Like be like, I'm. This is my tax bracket. These are the people I'm around. These are the experience. Like, and because I can have that. Demand greatness for yourself. Like my ultimate, most infinite, most positive, highest version, high vibrational version of myself. Show me how good it gets today. I'm loving these birds, but living your power out is really like, think of it as money. Think of it as like, think of it as like you just ordered a fucking cheesesteak platter, and now everybody like cheesesteak platter, wings, a drink, everything. Like you're set. Got some chips. Like it was a nice day. You got the AC on. It's a summer day. You're trying to just chill, or like you got your Wawa, and you're just like, bitch, I got my chips. I got my hoagie. Like I'm good. I'm set. And all of these motherfuckers coming in and like you just giving it out, knowing damn well you're hungry. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's okay to share, but sometimes like if you don't have much to share, you don't have to fucking share it, okay? People can demand what they want in their life. You don't have to give it to them. Sometimes we are the messengers, but that comes organically. That feels like this is meant to happen. This is a mutual give and take. But yeah, get on that book. So I just want to say, see ya. Wait, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd appreciate that. And go follow my TikTok if you haven't. All linked below. Adios.